Yo, let me tell you something, man. You never check another dude about a bra unless you're disrespecting your wife or your primary breadwinner, bottom chick, and even then it has to be unprovoked. But you never check another man about a bra just based on her word. You never confront a man about a bra based on what she told you about the scenario. Because I tell y'all all the time, a woman gonna either try to play the victim or the victor. Which means if she can't win, she gonna make herself seem like such a loser in the situation that you can't do nothing but sympathize with her. And sympathy is the gateway to overloving a broad. Now somebody sent me a video on IG. Let's take a deep dive on this one. But first, let's elevate to a higher plane. Prepare for takeoff. Now somebody sent me a video on IG, man, with this cat fighter rolls up and confronts another fighter about his side chick. His side chick, man. Want to fight the dude in public about his side chick. And dude looking at him like he crazy. And you know what? He is crazy. Because you ain't got no business confronting no dude by no bro. Here's the thing, man. If you got a bad chick, you got to accept the fact that Jack's going to be out of, man. Every time she move, every time she leave out the door, somebody going to be out of. If she at work, somebody going to be out of. Young homie just sent me a message on IG, man, telling me the same thing, man. His broad at work, man, and cats getting out of, man, and you know, and she telling him they out of pocket. Hey, man, let me tell y'all this: don't never take no broad word, cause her main goal is to make you have some type of emotional response to whatever she telling you. Even if psychologically she ain't thinking about it, instinctively she understands that if she can get you caught up emotionally, then she got you in a position where you'll do almost anything she wants you to do. And I want y'all to stop putting yourself in that position. But let's take a look at this video, man, while this lame is sitting here, you know, disrespecting this man, disrespecting himself over broad that ain't even his main broad. Then we'll come back and chop it up on the real tip. Now, see, this is what I'm saying. A lot of time when I'm talking to you guys about things you shouldn't do and how you shouldn't be, man, hey, I ain't trying to tell you nothing about your life. You live your life however you want to, but if you want to be the most alpha version of yourself, you don't do no shit like this. You understand? You make a person know that if you're going to put yourself in a position to be ridiculed in public like this and ridicule yourself in public, then you make sure it's for a worthy cause, man. You don't never run up on no man by no problem, man, unless he has physically done something to your chick, man. And then you got to take into consideration, man, how valuable this woman is to you. And I'm going to be honest with you. If a woman ain't valuable enough, man, for you to defend her physicality, defend her from harm, then she ain't even a woman that need to be on your team, because she ain't contributing enough for you to have that type of value on her. But when it comes to all these other things, man, you trying to defend some bro, honor and all that, man, hey, listen, if your woman is attractive, then other men gonna try to get at her whenever she on the scene, man. You just got to deal with that. And here's the thing: if she's at work and certain things are going on and she ain't reporting it to nobody but you, hey, man, she trying to get you caught up. Never let no woman put you in a position where you might do a bid for a bro who ain't gonna even hold you down through a bid. See, I know some beta male Simp man Johnny gonna come in here and say, "What for the BOA? The woman might hold me down through a bid. You don't know what you're talking about, the BOA. Plenty of women hold men down through a bid, the BOA. Every man that's ever been locked up, his woman was loyal to him. She ain't never cheat on him. She ain't never take his money. She ain't never cut him off. And she came to see him every visitation day. And she wrote him a letter every day she wanted to visit him, the BOA. You ain't never in your life heard of a story, the BOA, where a man went to prison and a woman didn't hold him down. You just make up things because you want to talk bad about women, the BOA. I know why. Because you hate yourself and you hate a woman too. Okay, unsubscribe, sucker. Before you go, let me tell you this. Whatever you saying don't even make no sense. And it don't even matter. Because a beta male Simp man John ain't gonna never see the world from any way except the way a woman want him to see it. Plenty of men can't rely on a woman for nothing. Can't rely on a woman to be there for you. Can't rely on a woman to hold you down when you need her to hold you down. Can't rely on a woman, man, to even give you chicken noodle soup when you in the bed sick with pneumonia, homie. A lot of y'all men doing a whole bunch of tricking on these bras and all you getting from is sex. Well, here's the thing. She gonna give you that anyway. If she like you. If she attracted to you. You got to stop putting yourself in a position, man, that you can't win. And that's almost in the position that a broad is in. Especially if she in the pole position. She always on a mission, man. I want you men to stop putting yourself on the line for a woman who hadn't even shown that she's worthy of that. Ain't no way this dude's side chick done showed him that she's worthy of putting himself on the line. Man, that dude could have just swung on him and knocked him out right there. It could have been a straight knockout. He could have got one-pieced. You never get over the shame of being one-pieced on camera like that. Over a broad that ain't even yours. See, I want y'all men to understand that when a woman is in the mindset that she has two men battling for her, and so you got these guys talking about you got to compete with all the men for the broad. Man, I say compete with all the men to get your money. Compete with all the men to rise to the epitome of your industry. And along the way, there's going to be some beautiful, attractive women that show you attraction confirmation. I still say cold approach is the weakest way to get a woman. I've always said it. As a matter of fact, I was the first one on the platform to ever say it. Trace my history. 3-4 years ago, I told you men, it's the absolute most simp way to get a woman. And you ain't gonna never get a positive result from a woman that you cold approach unless it's that 1 in a million that you just happen to cold approach the woman who was gonna show you attraction confirmation when she saw you anyway. The bottom line is these men put themselves in situations where they believe they got a loyal woman because they paying a woman to be with them. Or they believe they got a loyal woman because they taking care of the woman children while she at work. Or believe they got a loyal woman because you the one that willing to wife up the woman when nobody else is willing to wife her up. You ain't got yourself nothing, homie, but a burden, a problem, an issue. Something that's going to keep you from achieving everything you could possibly achieve. Something that's going to keep you from rising to the levels that you could rise to if you had more control of your life and your emotions and stop letting some raggedy broad man take advantage of you like that. And why would a woman even be discussing with you what she got going on with some dudes, man, or if some dudes getting at her? If she bad, you know dudes getting at her. And if she tries to say anything more than that is going on, you need to look at her and be like, well, why ain't you reporting this? You must like it. You got to like it. And half of the time, they ain't got no job worth having. I had a little chick like that once back in the day, man, where, you know, she was a bad little chick, man. She was sweet and petite. And Cass was at her like that at work, man, you know, pulling her in rooms, filling her up and doing all that, man. Now, that's what she told me. And my thing was, well, why you ain't report it? You know, what her response to me was, well, I ain't report it because they ain't going to do nothing. I knew right then, man, she wasn't nothing but a scallywag nature. But all of them are. All women have the tendency to have scallywag nature. It just depends on what position they in, man. And they're always going to be the victim or the victor. In that situation, she was the victim. In this situation where this dude checking the dude by the side chick is the victor. She ain't even got to be the main chick. She ain't even got to put in the work of the main chick. She ain't even got to provide the value of the main chick. And you still want to fight some dude over? Man, they do the beta male simp mangina. And contrary to popular belief, this is not the way you need to be when you're dealing with these broads, man. You got to get a grip on your mind. You got to get a grip on your spirit. And you got to use both of them to control these emotions that take over you when you're dealing with a broad, man. Because ain't no benefit gonna ever come to you from responding emotionally to something a broad says or something a broad does. You got to use your mind, think with logic, wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. Because if you don't, you're going to end up putting yourself in a situation where you do something stupid, all because of that fool Cupid. And you're going to realize at that point that you are the victim and the broad is the victim. Never put yourself in a situation like this. Why? Hell, you owe yourself better than that. Love yourself, respect yourself, treat yourself like a king. And that's the result you'll get out of the world. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Striving to become the most alpha version of you. Fighting to become alpha version of you. Welcome to the alpha sphere. Get money division. The place where you transform into